Tinubu signed to the division of Nigeria into two as the military coup to take over his administration is leaked. My people, yes, so the Burkina Faso's youngest president, Traore, has hinted the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the reality that is about to befall him. Yes, a reality that is about to befall him. He was revealing this to the president while answering some questions of what likely will happen to Nigeria, or what likely how will Nigeria actually look like if the country is seen divided into into two or into some various parts. And you will not believe what this guy actually revealed and what he said. And believe me, what he said was actually what he believed that is going to be, of what he believed that Nigerian is going to be like. And believe me, when this was played to the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu never hesitated to give a positive response, because he felt that the young man has really said something very tangible and reasonable than the military coming to take over power. Or what do you think I've said? Let it not look as if we don't know what we're talking about. Now, according to Taure, anyway, he made it very clear that the division of Nigerian will be a great idea. That is, if the president can give it a consideration, it will help to push away the illegalities and abnormalities that has been perching on the country, making reference to the insecurity and many crimes that has been happening in the country. Abraham Traore said that Nigeria will now be a free nation. Those committing all of these crimes will have their own way, because no one we give them the access to continue in this very evil. He said the population of this very country, Nigeria, has really given room to terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and corruption. He said that if this country divides, those people will go their own way. They will find their own path, and everyone will know him or herself. He said that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must understand the gravity of overpopulation, because when a nation is overpopulated, the room for corruption will be very, very vast. People will not be easily monitored because of the great numbers that they have. Of a truth, if you check it very well, my dear listeners, you will see that this guy has really, really, really given a well calculated explanation. In a nation where we have too many population, with too many tribes and culture, you will see that it will be very difficult for proper monitoring, and it will be very difficult for proper check and balances, of which you and I know that is one of the very big problem that Nigeria is actually going through. Are we to make reference to India? Now, see what is happening in India because of their overpopulation. It is very, very difficult for them to monitor their day-to-day activities, and also even the stability of their economy. Yes, I'm telling you, the population has really dealt with India, to the extent that they no longer know how to control their childbearing. Traore also went on to make the president understand the condition the country actually is at the moment, saying that the country is currently in a seat of tension. Tension in the sense that there is no one, the tension in the sense that no one knows where he or she should be, or where he or she should have been. Everyone is running from one place to another. Nigerians relocating away from their country is a sign that they no longer feel safe in their own country. This is overpopulation. They said that Nigeria must understand that the home of one is the home of all. Nigeria is a country, and he should be able to accommodate his own citizens. Who are the citizens of Nigeria? According to Traore, he suggested splitting Nigeria into two nations. Bola Ahmed Tinubu really got furious at this very demand, as Traore make it clear that that is the only way out to save your country from the illegalities and crime being committed on daily basis. Hmm. Traore even went on to give instances of kidnapping and why it is still persisting. Why? You see, these people kidnapping one another or kidnapping people, they are kidnapping because they understood that there is actually uh, a way out to survive through it, and because they have understood that there is a way out of surviving through it, they multiplied it and and made it to turn to a crime scene. So everyone must understand the situation on ground and make sure that the country is actually put in a very good condition, and the president himself is also placed at a very sensitive position. I think Traore saying all of this is not just saying it; he has the country at heart. This is a very young president who only has not visited Nigeria, but also has visited some other international countries to help solve one or two problems. He was once in Russia, he was once in China, and also he was once in Finland to discuss Simon Ekpa's freedom. So if he can be telling or giving suggesting splitting Nigeria into two, I think he has really made something and made a great point. Though the information revealed that the president wasn't happy and he got furious at that very decision, but the truth of the matter is to save the country from illegalities and the coup for military takeover. Now, my dear listeners, like I've always been saying, it is very, very important that we say something about this because already the country is already at the verge of division. Now, some persons are already have started saying one or two about this very opinion coming from Traore. Now, this is coming from Ben. Ben said that may God continue to give Ibrahim Traore the power to win for Africa. God bless Ibrahim Traore. You see, that if this guy have said something that is not meaningful, will you pray for him? Of course, no. Now he said, another one said, this is coming from Adewale. Adewale said, your voice is great, and it's true. That's it. Another person coming from Patient Ono said, Burkina Faso man is saying the truth. People has been saying it. See, even the United States have said it that the overpopulation of Nigeria is what is killing this nation. It is better this nation divide. We are saying that we are country rich in culture, rich in tradition, and rich in language, but we cannot be able to handle or manage ourselves. So, what is the essence? This overpopulation is even making us to reduce in numbers the more. Why? Why? So if this is not encouraging, why then are we now still remaining together? Why can't we just go pathways and let everyone be at peace? Because no, my people, I think I've really talked enough. Let me bring you in. Let's talk and then let's move the way forward. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also help send messages to this very channel as others have already started sending. Thank you.